How y'all doing, man? Yo, how long when is the last time I streamed? I'm not wearing all black. I got on some jeans. Alright? Some Acne jeans. Yeah, something slight, nothing crazy for the day. How y'all doing? I did change the title. I just changed it. It should update in a little bit. But how are you? Always 400 subs. I've never promised gifteds. But yo, Jules, have you been getting arrested, gang? I haven't heard from you in a minute. Appreciate the sub. Hopefully you've been doing good. How y'all been, chat? I'm back from San Francisco. I don't know why I go there. I mean, I know why I go there, but yo, CJ, I know you texted me, gang. Salah for best dressed. Hey, man. Streamer U 22. Yo, one thing, I'll talk to you bet. One thing that I hate, why is Streamer U 2027 in fucking Europe, gang? Yo, CJ, we gotta book our flights to Europe, gang. We gotta do it beforehand. I don't like the fact that Streamer U was in Europe, cause you know, like, it's gonna be 80% European, gang, and maybe 20% American. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but chat, I gotta show y'all something. When I went to SF, I'm gonna just expose it now. Jenna got me a gift. Gang, do y'all want to see what the gift is? Do y'all want to see what the gift is? I was thinking about like postponing it, but I think I might just show y'all. Again, apologies on going live late. I know I need to do better, and that's all there is to it. Gang, this got to be the craziest gift someone has ever given me. Chat. She got me some chrome heart shades, bro. You see the dagger's the same. The zip is the same. What's it called? Gang. Let me open it for y'all, gang. That's crazy. Dude. Look at the hardware on that. Is this not tough? Gang, she spazzed, bruh. I asked her what the damage on that was because I felt guilty. Guess what she said? Yo, Lady Shotgun, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. Guess how much? Guess how much this cost? And she knew I didn't want any like black tints on it, so you could replace the top. So they gave an extra and it comes with this the cleaner thingy. Comes with the cleaner, and then of course the shit that it comes in. Chat. 1,600. I feel guilty. I was like, damn, like 1,600? 100? I don't know, but they look good. I am going to yo, JCW, are you gonna be in Austin tomorrow? You can pull up the stream, gang. But yeah, I'm probably gonna find the right Instagram fit for this shit, and then we gonna get it. Yo, and JCW, next time you come to the crib, you gonna see how clean it is, gang. You gonna tell my chat, you gonna let the know it's the cleanest crib you've been in, bro. Yo, JCW with the 3 for the tier 1. Appreciate you, gang. Anyway, buy her something majestic. One day maybe Jenna will do a haul of everything that I got her, and then once y'all do, y'all gonna call me a trick. So I'm not a trick. But every gift that I've got was appropriate. It was appropriate. Buy her a chrome heart set. Boy. Hey, fuck. Who do you think I am? Best I could do is a matcha. In a pastry, in a tiramisu. You're talking about some chrome heart sets. What? Anyway, low-key buy her something. What do I get her? I'll get her, I was about to say something crazy. Anyway, let's get roll call and let's get this shit on the be a good friend. Wait, why'd you put quotation marks on the friend? We are good friends. Why'd you put quotation marks on the friend? Buy her a car. Yo, chat, at what stage, not saying that I'm in one, but like at what stage of a relationship would y'all buy something for someone like that is like actually like pricey? For example, these chrome heart shades. This is crazy. Cop her some Sephora and Prada. We could do Sephora. Prada? Dang, I don't know how much you think I'm making. 5 months, 3 days. Buy her some Golden Goose shoes. I used to think Golden Goose were ugly. Buy her a custom necklace. Of what? Fly Jenna to Japan. Buddy, little did you know, we weren't. She was the cameraman. She was literally the cameraman for the Japan stream. But the 4 YouTube channels are doing amazing, so you must have a lot of money. If you guys have to stake your life on it, do y'all think I'm a millionaire? If you had to stake your life on it, do y'all think I'm a millionaire? Bro, chat, if only y'all know how much Waka makes, gang. Oh my God. Dude, Waka makes so much money, bro. So much money. No? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I'm not no millionaire. If I was a millionaire, do y'all think I would stream anymore? I'm trolling. I would still stream. But one day, chat, we gonna be millionaires, and then once I become a millionaire, I'll probably throw someone in the grill. I already know you aren't. Exactly, which is why we need to, we need to cough up some subs, people. Rich kids in school always deny being rich. I don't know what you're talking about. But one of these days, I'll get there, and once I do get there, yo, chat, if you guys were a millionaire, would you guys tell people you're a millionaire? Would you? That's a good question. Would you tell people you're a millionaire? No. Wear them now, the shades? No, I can't. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until I get the right fit for this, and then I'll probably post it on Insta. I gotta say this for a good day. I gotta say that for a good day. What would you do if you're a millionaire? I don't know, maybe stream for 2 hours and I'm trolling. It was a joke. I'm not throwing out any hints or anything. See, exactly, you already are one. Okay. No, I'm not. But one of these days, we will get there, all right? Let's get roll call, and then afterwards, we're going to do Reddit, a little bit of reacts, get to it again. We gotta get the consistency rolling again. Let Jenna do your eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows. Does it look like I need anyone to do them? No, she's as majestic as it is, gang. Yo, what is that called? Is it called like micro needling? Is that what it's called to all the ladies in my chat? What is it called? No, it's not micro needling. It's what is it with the where they do your eyebrows? What is that shit called? Threading? No, there's like a procedure where they're kind of tattoo it, right? It's called threading. No. I mean like not like getting like I mean like actually getting the shit a little. What is it? What is this shit called? No one knows. Is it called nano brows? I think it is also called microneedling. Wait. What is it called? Eyebrow tat. What is it called? What is it called? Microblading. Damn, bruh. Why did it have? Am I the first one that knows this? Yo, be honest with me, chat. If I was to get this as a man, would y'all look at me different? There's nothing wrong with this, right? It's just a little bit it just makes your eyebrows look a bit more natural, bro. It just makes it look, you don't need it, bro? What do you mean I don't need it? The only thing I like my eyebrows, I'm not gonna lie. But if I was to change something, it would probably be like, I want them to be like hairy on shit. Like, you feel me? I want them to be, yeah. I want them to be darker. I think that's my only complaint. But I'm not really insecure. Speaking about insecurity, chat, have y'all seen Vini Jr.? Or as I'd like to call, or as they're calling him, Chinny Jr.? Dang, I feel bad for him, bruh. Y'all haven't seen it?
One of the oldest stories ever.
Oh, by the way, I watched Odyssey. Amazing movie. If you haven't already watched the Odyssey. But let me show y'all. Vini Jr. Neymar. Yo, Neymar, you're an okay, I seen this, right? They asked him who's the ugliest player he's ever played with.
Eu não queria falar feio, mas já joguei muitos, com muitos. Caraca, você, porra. Porra, todo respeito, Vini Júnior é doido, meu.
Spoil Odyssey? Gang, I don't know if you know this, that story's about a couple thousand years old. If you don't know, chat, where is he? Basically, he got plastic surgery. He got a BBL chin. All right, and it's sad because he's not ugly. He was never ugly. But I will say this: I think he looked better on the right. I'm tripping. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think, bro, you should never need to get, especially, you should get it because you want to, like, not because other people are calling you ugly, because you were never ugly. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of sad to see.
100. Off topic, but Salah, can you come to Long Island, please?
What is there in Love Island for me? I mean, Long Island. What is there single to do in Long Island? Why would I go to that small ass place? Anyway, let's get roll call and let's get this stream on the road, bro. What else have I been doing? Beating my shit, dead ass. I don't think I've been doing anything else. Lock in, let's get it. Anyway, let's get this shit on the road. Jules, you wanted to send me something. What did you want to? What did you want to send me? Hold on. What is this? There's some stuff of. Nope. This is something else. Wait, what's going on? I feel like there's a lot going on in my DMs right now, and I don't know how to approach this. Okay. Jules, where you at? Has Salah not noticed I haven't been here for a while? Tank, nobody cares about your presence. Okay? All right? I'm trolling. That was really mean. Anyway. You know what? Let me just go ahead and just call Jules. All right? Is she still with the prisoner boyfriend? Let me find out. I need an update. Okay. Salah, have you seen Folk Valley? I have seen Folk Valley. Jules? Hello? Unless you DM'd me. Let me check my DMs. Imagine getting egoed by Jules. Okay, no, she did DM me. Got me pulled over for watching your stream. You're paying for my ticket. I hope you were on probation and they got you arrested. Oh. What's good, Jules?
Hello?
Why was you watching my stream as you was driving? That's not my fault.
Oh my god. Yes, it is. I got the notification and so I pressed on it.
You know damn well you did not actually get pulled over from my shit. No, you did not. You just blaming
Did
me.
you not see the picture I sent you?
Gang, I don't
It's
see.
because I was on. They said it was because I was on my phone and I had my phone in my hand.
Did you tell him who
But
he
you
was
got lucky.
watching?
No, I didn't.
Because if you did, he
But you
probably
got
would have let
lucky.
you
They
go.
didn't give me a ticket. They gave me a warning. You're lucky. Because if I got a ticket, I would have made you pay for it, and you know that. But I didn't get a ticket, so it's okay. So we're good.
Who? I'm sorry. You a little girl.
Yeah.
Who was you trying to press?
Who are you talking to like that? Like, that's not me. You're not talking to me like that.
You a little girl. I don't know who you talking to that. I don't know who you was talking to like that. All right? You getting real loud on the creek. All right? You not going to talk to me like that?
Yeah, don't piss me off.
I will send you
But
a
no,
present
because
just
you know
like
where
your ex, and I know that's right.
you know where I'm
I
coming
know
from
that's
right
right.
now. You know where I'm coming from?
What?
I'm driving 2 hours to home right now because I was visiting him. He's up in the mountains. They got him in the mountains right now. So I'm literally 2 hours away. 2 hours drive. 2 hour drive that I have to do. But you know,
How long is he serving again?
he has on good behavior, he has 8 more years. But it's okay because it's okay. You have to hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. In like 5 years, he'll get sent to CCU, which means he gets to go outside and do all the fun stuff, right? And then like I get to see him all the time, which I already get to see him. But
Jules,
yeah, you know?
I'm gonna mute my stream,
So,
okay? I gotta ask you a question. Dead ass. Between me and you think you'll No, on God, I'm muted. On God, like the desktop audio is muted. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. All right? I gotta ask you a question. Your ass gonna remain loyal for 5 years? You know, I'm muted. On God, I'm like they can't hear me. You dead ass go 5 years? You ain't got. Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
what do you mean? How
You are
am I
not
lying?
remaining loyal for 5 years.
I promise you I am. I promise you I am.
Is this your second prisoner boyfriend, by the way?
Yo, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
No, like genuinely, like was the other one doing way too long, so you had to switch up to another prisoner?
No, no. He ended up going in after we broke up. Oh my god, speaking of that, they're in the same prison right now, and it's actually so awkward. Like, he got sent to the same one that my current boyfriend is in, and it's so awkward. But it's okay.
Imagine your ex and your boyfriend, of all places that they can meet, in public, at a restaurant, in school, motherfucker, they meeting in jail. Oh my God.
Okay,
Oh my God.
but like,
Yo,
see, this is like, I feel like this is your fault though.
my fault that niggas don't know how to get out of prison.
Yeah.
That they don't know how
Yeah.
to stay out. How?
Because like you stopped talking to everybody as soon as you decided to get famous, as soon as you decided to get a couple subscribers, and fuck everybody, and fuck Jules.
Jules. Even if I'm not participating, that doesn't mean you go out and talk to a murderer.
Okay, but like I felt lonely. You feel me?
Well, yeah, Jules. There's a lot of men out here that are lonely. That doesn't mean you picked the worst one.
Okay, he's not the worst one. He's actually so sweet. Like he gets me flowers. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. But it happens.
Hold on. Oh, he's so sweet, right? So what is he in for again?
Manslaughter. It's not murder. It's not murder. It's manslaughter. It's different.
Now, Jules.
It's different. It's two different things. It's two different things. I swear, it's two different things.
Jules.
There was a partial self-defense.
Jules, now what you gonna do when it's 3 a.m. in the morning and you come home and he mad as hell?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Stop. No, no, no. No, because no. He's a good person. He just got a little angry.
Yeah, Jules. We all get a little angry, you know? And when we get angry, we're a little annoyed. We might raise our voice. We might, want to go in our room, use our phones, try to disconnect. We don't murder someone!
Okay, but like, if you think about it, it was manslaughter. So that means that there was a partial self-defense part that got thrown into it. Cause it was like partial self-defense, you know?
Okay, well, if it was really self-defense, then his ass wouldn't be doing any time now, would he?
Okay, but that's why he only got a 15 to 30. That's why he didn't get 25 to life. There's a difference.
Jules, now you know I live in Texas, so if anything happens to you, gang, I can't do nothing. You can't call me up. You know I'm like that too. You know I would have.
Oh yeah. For everybody listening, he actually slimed out a couple of my.
You're lagging. We can't hear you.
Am I actually? Oh my god!
Okay, now you're good. Now you're good. So
okay,
you got.
Okay, I was saying.
You got pulled up for watching my shit. You still.
What?
So they let you go because you was on my stream, and now that they let you go, you still on this shit?
Okay, but listen. I'm a good driver though. Like, look at this. I don't know if you can see this. Wait, can you see this? Yeah, you can see this.
Yo,
we're good. Wait, hold on.
Jules, there's no way.
Wait, hold on. Flip it.
Stop!
See, we're good.
Stop! Jules, if you don't put that goddamn phone in your lap, turn off that. What are you doing? Yo, I'm not gonna be the reason why you get arrested. This is AI.
You're not.
No.
There's no more cops out. I swear, there's no more. That was like the one and only. That was the one and only.
Now, Jules.
That was the one that got me last time. They got me in the same spot last time.
Now, Jules, how much times have you visited him? This is a 2-hour drive. Is it 2 there and back, or 2 hours there, 2 hours back?
So it's 2 hours there, or like 2 hours and 20 minutes there, 2 hours and 20 minutes back, and I go up every Wednesday. But I actually went up yesterday too. I went up to see him yesterday too. So, yeah.
Is he paying for the gas?
Partially, yes. There's just like, cause there's stuff that he does. I'm not gonna talk about it on stream, whatever. But there's stuff that he does, so he does get money. So he does help me pay for my gas and everything. So.
All right. Another thing that I gotta ask, like, so you don't see yourself like with like a 7-8 figure, like. You don't want to like, cause you settling with somebody that is a criminal. Like, so how, like,
okay.
if he want to get paid, he gonna have to do it the illegal way.
Okay, but I don't need other people's money. That's the thing, and you know, I don't care about money, especially with the people that I've been with. I've always been the one putting down, so I'm not gonna sit there and worry about who else has money when I get my own money. You feel me?
Jules, there's a lot of things you don't care about that I'm realizing.
What are you talking about?
I
care about a lot of things.
You definitely don't care about their crimes. That's something you don't care about.
I care. I just believe in second chances. You know?
Okay, Jules, hypothetically speaking, if your boyfriend in his past told you he murdered 3 people, but he was never caught and he will never be caught, but he's a changed man and he was like a kid when he did it, are you gonna be cool with that?
Okay, that's different. That's 3 people. That's different.
If you kill 1 person, it's okay. You kill 3 people.
No. Stop. You're gonna make people think I'm a really bad person.
No, I don't think you're a bad person. I genuinely don't. Even with what you're doing, I don't
make people think that.
I don't think you're a bad. I genuinely don't think. No, they don't think you're a bad person. I think they think you need to leave. That's what people think.
I'm too deep in. I'm just sticking with it.
My question is genuinely, how are you not scared? I know because you know that it was self-defense, right? But at the end of
No,
the day,
yeah. It's one of those it's like one of those things, like if you're with someone in there, like they might seem like a super hard person on the outside. Like, yeah, they killed somebody, so yeah, a lot of people would be scared of them. But it's like it's weird. It's like if you get to know them and they get to know you, like you get to know them on a different level. So you see the other sides of them that nobody else sees. So like I see the parts of him that are super sweet and kind, but he doesn't show that to nobody else. So it's like people look at him and they're like, "Oh, you murdered someone. You must be a bad person." But on the inside, he's still a person. Like he's a person too. Yeah, he made a mistake. Yeah, he fucked up. Yeah, it did that, but he's serving his time for it and he's doing what he has to do. And he's trying to become better. Like he's doing school right now and he's actually getting his associate's degree while he's in there. So he's trying to turn his life around, but it's like that kind of stuff that people don't really see. And I feel like that's how it is for a lot of people that are dating people that are incarcerated.
you know
It's
what?
a lie. It's a
You made some pretty great points. I feel as if yes, you should treat people that are incarcerated like they're, you know, like they're everyone else
mhm.
because everybody makes a mistake and that shouldn't be their label and they could get better. And if you don't give them the opportunity, they can't show that they were better. My thing
Exactly.
is,
It's like one of those. It's just one of those things where it's like everybody looks at him and they're like, "Oh, he's a bad person. Like, oh, he's a monster. He could. How could someone do that?" But at the end of the day, look at it as if it's someone's like from what happened. Like, I'm not gonna get into what happened
you
on
don't
that
have to.
day, but it's a person that was basically threatening people that he cared about. And so, like, look at it in your shoes. Say someone was sitting there saying that they're gonna come kill your mother or they're gonna come kill your father, whoever's closest to you, and you're standing there face to face with them, and you already have anger issues, you already have something, and say you have a gun in your hand, a lot of people would pull the trigger. Like that's like it's a realistic thing. Like a lot of people would be like they would just no mind if there's someone's standing straight to your face and you've grown up around that your whole life and they're sitting there being like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill your mom. Oh, I'm gonna kill your dad. You this, that, and the third." You're gonna do something about it. And the thing he did was just pull the trigger. Like, yeah, it was stupid, but in that time he wasn't thinking. He just did the first reaction he had.
Cheered. 100. There is no
But
excuse to kill
it's
somebody,
something that's
bro.
just like it's different for everybody. It's a different everybody has their own story. Everybody does their own thing. It really just
Okay,
depends on like
my
who it is.
my thing is that okay, let's say wait, but you knew him before he went in?
So I actually so yeah, so I had met him a while ago, um, before he had gotten arrested and everything. I just knew him just like from like hanging out around like the people he hung out around, but we weren't in touch or anything. And then um somebody actually ooh, hold on. Okay. So somebody that I know was actually incarcerated with him and was in the same unit as him. And everybody knows I love me a little, I love me
A
a
murderer.
little okay, let's not go that far. But I do, whatever, whatever. So he's like, "Oh, I got someone that you should talk to." And then he called him over and so we like started talking, whatever. Like I didn't think anything of it. Um like I thought it was just gonna be like a little like chatting here and there, whatever, whatever. But I don't know, we just kinda like connected and like he kinda some of the stuff that I've gone through, he's gone through some of the similar things. So like it
Okay,
gave us
okay.
something else to connect about.
Dude,
But
here's my thing. I do agree with you when it comes to, incarcerated people deserve to get a second chance and really be treated like a human. And if you ostracize them, then it's not gonna make it any better, right? I do agree with that. My thing is
mhm.
two things. This ain't the first person that went to prison that you dealing with. And number two, the way you talking about him seems like he's still kind of getting funds from that life. So it's like you think that when he come out, he not gonna deal with any of the crime related, gang related things, and he's gonna be an outstanding gentleman. I don't think that's gonna be the case. You know?
No, so I already like it's one of those things. There's two paths. There's one, he comes out being a completely different person. He comes out thinking like I went to prison, now I'm gonna sit down for a little bit and change my life. Or it's gonna be one of those, oh whatever, fuck it wasn't that bad, I'm gonna do it again. there's always those two different paths. It really just depends on if you have like the good support system to stick with you during those moments, because there's obviously going to be times where he gets out and he's going to get urges to do stupid shit. But as long as he has that support system around him, then it might go a little bit better. But like that's what he didn't have before. He didn't really have the support system to talk him out of doing all these bad things.
Okay.
So, like I feel like if you have like one person,
Okay, if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm about to be 21.
You're about to be 21, right? So you're
Mhm.
willing to be 25, miss out on your entire like early youth stage of your life to stay loyal to someone that you don't know if it's gonna work out?
I mean, it's one of those things. It's a hit or miss. I mean, like, if you really think about it, what am I really missing out on? Like, I'm doing everything a regular person's doing. Just my significant other is incarcerated. Like, I'm still doing everything that everyone else is doing. I'm going to work. I'm making money. Like, yeah, it's a little different, but it's a lot of people in the world go through it. And it's just like how you make it. I don't know. You have to like look at the brighter side of it if you understand that.
It's hard to look at the brighter side when the negative side is fucking, you know what?
Okay.
You know.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. But it's like you have to like kind of like look at the bright side of it. Like as long as like, because I know that he's personally changing from since I met him to now. He's a completely different person. Like if you would have
Wait.
seen
I have
like,
a question.
Hmm,
You haven't talked to him about me, right?
why would I do that?
Thank you. I don't want him to gun me down, so appreciate it.
Yo, don't piss me off. Just for that, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell him. No, just for that.
You're gonna tell him what?
I'm kidding. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, nothing. I wouldn't say anything. Don't you worry. But I thought you were like that, though. I thought you were like that. Didn't you say you were like that?
No.
So why are you scared? I thought you were like that.
No, Jules. I support your relationship. I hope y'all work out. He's a great guy. Yo, no. He's a great dude. Yo, stick around 5 years. I hope the best. I hope he can come out and, show you how much he loves you. Yeah, and I'm very supportive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't want no problems with what y'all got going on. Jules, hey, if this is what you wanna, if this is your path, hey, then do you. But if it doesn't,
I'm
I know some cool guys that, you may.
No, because you're gonna do some dumb shit and you're gonna say, what about Yusuf? You're gonna say that shit again. Don't piss me off.
Wait, what's bad about Yusuf? He's a good-looking dude.
Don't piss me off. I think if anybody in here knows who Yusuf is, and I think they'll see where I'm coming from.
Yusuf is good-looking.
He's a good streamer and he's a great streamer. He's a great person. Just not my tape.
Okay, what about we got Tommy?
Tommy? No. I don't really like his takes on things. I don't know.
Okay,
he's like easy to argue with.
We have Wait, hold on. You don't have to, but can I see how your nigga looks?
I'm not gonna show that on stream.
I'm not gonna show them. I just want to see. I'll let you know if he look good. Well, actually, I have no choice because I'm scared that he's gonna pull up to. I'm gonna tell you he looks good regardless.
Do you want me to send it on? You're not screen sharing or anything, right?
No, I'm not.
I cannot have this.
I'm not.
Because I can't have this on stream.
On God, Jules, I will not show him. I said on God. I wouldn't lie on that. Are you gonna send it to me on Instagram?
I was just gonna send it to you on Discord. But I can send it to you on Instagram if you want me to.
Send it on Insta instead. It's more safe. Yo, chat, would y'all choose Yusuf?
But no, I just cannot have this.
Would y'all choose Yusuf or someone who's committed who's committed manslaughter? Who would y'all choose as y'all partner?
Don't piss me off right now.
Look, they said Yusuf. They said they'd rather Yusuf than Oh my God, Riri said a criminal on my life. Yo, Yusuf is not chopped, bruh. What you mean you gonna choose a criminal over? Yo, bro, that's crazy.
Wait, who said that?
1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo.
Hey,
I'm streaming.
right now?
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch something while I eat your last slice of pizza.
Oh yeah, I'm streaming. They can hear you.
Oh. Did you post on Instagram?
No, I didn't.
Oh, nice. You just want to gatekeep. Nice.
I showed them the glasses.
Oh, what the same.
They said it was nice, and then they said I need to get you a Chrome Heart 2-piece set with some Prada, and they said I need to return. I need to get you something crazier.
Wait, I feel like that's not crazier.
That is crazier.
You didn't say Chanel.
Yo, wait, Jenna, am I a trick?
I sent you it, but it cannot go on stream or nothing.
You're stingy.
Because I can get in trouble for
Thank
sending
you.
that.
Hold on, give me 1 second, Jenna. Give me 1 second. Yo, bet, Jules, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Right now, I'm giving advice to one of my viewers whose boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend is in prison. Yeah.
Wait, boyfriend and ex-boyfriend?
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
What the heck?
Yeah. But hopefully one day she
got tight.
You said what?
She got tight.
That's what I'm trying to say. But she's trying to say something like, oh, like people that are incarcerated deserve a second chance and we shouldn't shun them out. Which is true, but keep in mind her boyfriend is in prison in manslaughter. I'm telling you. Yeah.
I saw a TikTok earlier today that was like 10 questions to ask your friend who's dating a loser. No shade. But I feel like you should ask those 10 questions. No shade.
Send me the questions and I'll ask.
Okay.
Okay, bet. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. You said you sent me it. Okay, bet. Okay, let me see how he looks. Okay, he don't look bad. I'm gonna be real. He don't look bad.
You said what?
He don't look bad. I could see the appeal. I see the appeal.
Yeah, he's like.
But okay, so I have 10 questions to ask you, okay?
10. Okay. Is this just like a?
This is the last thing. I'm gonna just ask you.
It's just a Q&A now.
Yeah, just 10 questions to ask your friend. All right.
Yeah.
And then okay, bet. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Let me see it. Let it load up real quick. Why did you lower your standards and why?
Yo.
No.
Piss me off.
No. It's what it says. I swear to God. This is dead ass some TikTok questions.
Why are we? Okay. First of all, I did not lower my standards.
Period.
He's a regular human. He's a regular person.
I know
he
that's
does
right.
everything that a regular person does. Just he's inside of a little gated community.
Facts. By the way, you can unsend the photo. Next question. If he proposed, would you marry him?
Yes, but like outside of it. I would
Okay.
not do that like inside thing.
All right. Do you think he is the best that you could do?
I feel like, well, there's always like people that are, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, don't answer it because I don't want you to get slimed out too. You gotta say yes. Shh. All right.
Yes.
Next up. Are you waiting for him to change?
He is already changing. It's not like there's nothing.
Okay. If you knew nothing would change for 10 years, would you still choose him?
Depends on like what you mean by that. Like change what? Like
Does he make your life lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you start this relationship again today knowing everything that you know now?
Well, yeah, I went into it knowing, like,
Do
knowing
you,
what it was.
do you think you're lucky to have him, or does he think he's lucky to have you?
Yeah. I mean, we do things for each other, so yeah.
If this ended today, how long would you realistically be sad?
Oh, I would be so sad. I would be so sad. I don't know though. I don't know how long.
Are you in love or are you used to it?
What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, I'm just over here
I don't
asking you
like that
questions.
question.
No,
I don't
no,
like that question.
no. I'm over here just telling you what it is. I'm
Okay.
not insinuating anything. This is 10 questions to ask your friend. This is what it says.
Yeah, what is it? 10 questions to ask your friend with a fucking incarcerated boyfriend?
You can say that.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm low-key racing this car right now. Hold on. He's pissing me off. Okay. But what was the question again?
No. That was all the 10. But last question. If you had a son exactly like him, would you be okay with that?
If I had a what?
If you had a son exactly like him, would you be okay with that?
Oh no, my child would stay away from that.
Oh
But have you
no,
thought
your
about
child
how
not
this
staying away with that, cause that's gonna be your man. So guess what? Your child gonna see that, and he gonna be exactly like him. And that's on what?
No,
And that's on
no,
what?
he won't.
Period.
He will be. Don't piss me off.
And that's on what?
Don't do that. That's on nothing. That's on nothing.
Yo, Yusuf look good. He look good. You sure you don't want a man like Yusuf?
Stop talking about Yusuf. Stop talking about.
Okay. You're right. I don't want to. Okay. Well, in any case, I think you guys are in a great relationship, and I hope you guys enjoy the next 5 years. I hope you guys spend a lot of quality time with each other in person. And
Thank you. I think.
and whatever you do, never bring me up. Okay?
Yeah.
Never ever bring me up. And if you do bring me up, say I'm very supportive of what y'all got going on.
Yeah. I
Wait.
will say that definitely.
Wait, Jules, do you know where I live? Like which?
You live. Don't
No,
you
no.
live in Austin?
Fuck. GG's. No. You know what, chat? It's 5 years from now. It's 5 years from now. There is no way after 5 years he's gonna be like, okay, we gotta make a stop in Austin. You know? There's no way. Don't lie to my face. About what? Don't lie to my face about what? About how Yusuf look? Okay, Riri, I don't know why you're such a Yusuf hater. We can keep it a stack about how Yusuf look. Let's be real. If Yusuf had a normal sized forehead, he would not be eating. Facts or not, chat. Be real. Real shit. No trolls. If Yusuf had a regular sized hairline, no one would be saying this man looks crazy. Dead serious. I think he has a very nice jawline. Yeah, his eye, he has like a lazy eye, but he has no features about him that are like ill, you know? He just has an extremely big forehead. And that's it. But to say that he looks ugly, and here's the thing, none of y'all have met Yusuf in person, but I promise you if you met Yusuf in person, he looks good, bro. He doesn't know. And a lot of people tell him that. But yeah, he just and the thing is, he can get it changed too. He can get it changed. You know, he like, I may know a guy or two. But, yeah. All right. Chill, I edit him. Riri, how you gonna hate on Yusuf and say you'd rather date a murderer and then proceed to make edits of Yusuf? Yo, I'm gonna get you exiled from this 7 gang community. He looks good with his glasses on, to be honest. Yeah, bro. There's nothing. Trust me, if you guys see Yusuf in person, you'd be like, yo, he is not chopped. He's not chopped. He might not be your taste, but he's not chopped. But let's go ahead and see what's up with the Reddit. That was a crazy story. I swear to God, every time I feel like I talk to Jules or catch up with Jules, it's the worst ever. Like, she's just telling me the craziest. I don't think there's been a casual conversation with Jules ever. Anyway, who's the best looking content creator I've ever met? I'm gonna keep it a stat. The best looking content creator I've ever met. Deadass. I think it's Phantom. I think Phantom is the best looking content creator I've ever seen. Khan. I don't know how to describe this. I think Khan is like a teenager girl cute. Does that make, do y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like he's like a teenage girl version of what they think. Like, a Jude Bellingham is like a handsome. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But, but with that being said, Khan is still a very great looking guy. Have you met Brayden? I have met Brayden. Brayden to me is like, he looks very good on camera. In person, he still look good, but I think he looks better. And that's no shade though. That's no shade. I'm not saying he chopped by any means. He's a great looking dude. But I'm saying, I think he looked better on camera. But he still look good though. He still look good. Does he have beauty filters? No. I think he looks great. But Phantom to me was like, yo, this look good, bro. If he slimmed down, I'm telling you, gang. The best. I don't really meet a lot of female creators. But even if that's the case, I wouldn't say anyone, to be honest. Jenna, yeah. Jenna's not a content creator. Anyway, just start the damn stream. Yeah, the stream been started. That session with Jules, that's content right there. That is content. I'm not attracted to any female content creator. I could do
cheered 100 PBM on top. Romantic face emoji. Romantic face emoji.
I think Max looks like how he looks like on stream. That's it. But I'm not attracted to any female content creator. I could do a stream with any of them, and it'll just be that. Dead ass. I'm not even trolling. I think the way people put Senna and Valkyrie to such a pedestal, by all means, go ahead. You like what you like. Me personally, I think that I don't really find like they all are just they're that to me, content creators. Why don't you go to streamer? You didn't apply. Senna and Agent all day. Agent looks good in person. I'll say that. He's very, I don't know how to describe, bro. Agent is like, when you see Agent, and this might be such a weird comment to make, but it's like, he just looks like he gives good hugs, bro. He just looks like, you met him? Yes. I've met him. I have a photo with him. But he just looks like he gives, and he does give good hugs. I remember, no, I didn't give him a hug, but it was like a side. It was like one of a, you want a hug? Not from you. But show us the photo. Okay, let me try to find it. I think Phantom looks, I mean, I think Agent also looks better in person. Let me see. Where is it? Why do I have a photo of Lil Nas X saved on my camera roll? I was probably trying to call Rye that or something. Where is it? If I'm lying, I'm flying the economy. Y'all bet I know how I see. Where is this photo? The city is pretty when it's dead, just like a blackbird. What colors the sea and tap was red tonight, just like the text I sent you from the bed tonight. Where is this photo? I cannot find this photo, bro. It is. Where is this photo? I'm gonna find, oh, right here, okay. No, this is the second DreamCon. Where is the first DreamCon? Hold on. Where is the first DreamCon? I need the first one. Oh, right here. Okay, it's right here. Me and Agent. Right here. Not gonna lie. I feel like me and Agent in this photo kind of look like distant cousins. But yeah, very, very cool dude. Very nice. Very chill. It was good. When's Salah flying over again? I don't know. But me and Salah might go to Japan again. Who's the most attractive person in your DMs? Probably me. I messaged myself from my spam account. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. What is this? 2 years ago today. Salah beauty comps. Wait, there's someone that got me looking good? Wait, y'all showing love now?
Oh my gosh.
Why was I still playing the audio? Deadass, why was the audio still playing? One thing I will say about Dreamy Bull, he makes beating your meat sound like it's better than what it is. The sounds he be making while doing that, you would swear that this is the greatest feeling ever while doing it. When the only feeling you really chase is the finishing. Anyway, let's keep going. He definitely just seen that shit based by his reaction. Seen what? Gang, of everyone you could have pranked, you want to prank him? Come on, gang. Come on, respect my Don Cheeto. Anyway, Salah, look at this. Folk Valley Ocean. Okay. I just had to make sure. Yeah, bruh. No, you are lucky you landed that, because the weight of that crushing you would have been OD. Next up, my chibi art of Salah. This is nice. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of look back at my old fits, and I'm like, yo, these are pretty ass. This looks good. Like, on your drawing, you made my outfit look better on your drawing. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm not a fan of this outfit. I think, I don't show y'all how my new outfits look, but if y'all were to see my style now, you would be like, yo, this is way better. The fit ain't bad, but I don't think it's like amazing either. But in the drawing, I like the color combination. Appreciate the drawing though. This shit looks nice.
Be this good, gang. Like, you can just say like in a sentence, like, you don't even gotta do no big ass video. You can just be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have reacted like that, you know. No, but instead he said fuck the kid. He said fuck the kid. Like,
that sounds crazy out of context. What did Halal say? Yo, can someone tell me what happened? I didn't actually watch the video.
Let's keep on creating that slop, nigga. Let's keep. Hey, look at this. You start noticing a pattern, bro. Clapped live. Like, what type of what?
What happened? He made a video about him saying his channel is trash. Allah need to clap back. Whatever Allah does. He doesn't react good. Whatever Allah does, man. Let that nigga talk shit about me. Yo, Allah. I mean, not Allah. Yo, chat. I need y'all to go full terrorist mode, nigga. All right? We can't run quad on the creek. Not this time. But I heard from that situation, I think he was talking about what was it? I didn't watch the video. Actually, I don't want to speak on it. I haven't watched the video. I don't know what he's criticizing him based off of. I don't care to entertain it. Because I know Halal personally. If Halal did something, then Halal is gonna address it. He's a grown man. He's a grown man, baby. He wasn't taking the child predator seriously. Hey, man. If Allah knows that's something he needs to address, then that's something Allah will address. How you liking my flag, Salah? This is amazing. This is... Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I don't know who you think you are. Don't play. You trying to get my proportions right? You know the way the photo was taken. Don't do that. 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 Yeah, she played real bad. Don't play with me. Y'all think me and Yusuf would have got along in like middle school and high school? Huh? Y'all think we would have like got along? We probably would have bonded over a forehead trauma, right? Dead ass. We probably would have been like, yo, bro, I can't handle this. POV trying to watch a movie. Bro, Yusuf is so nice because when I did show him the picture of how my forehead used to look, he was just like, nah, that's not that bad. Bro. This shit was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. He was being nice. Trying to watch a movie in daylight. Wait, hold on. Wait, didn't y'all criticize me for I remember there was a time where I was sat like this. In the other crib. I don't know if y'all remember. It was like in the gray couch or some shit. Yo, bro, this is the most comfortable sitting position. I don't care. It do be annoying though, I swear to God. And y'all know I live in a condo, so the amount of light that comes in is actually disgusting. Disgusting. What is this? Salah, you should play this game. What is this? When you're too petite to defend yourself, but you're yo, the more I'm grown, the more I'm growing up, and the more like I know my sexuality. I'm straight. And anytime I do something that's like, you know, oh, like a little sassy or whatever, and someone's saying you're gay, I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't seem like a crazy insult to me anymore. Like, I feel like the power of telling someone you're gay is not as crazy as it used to be, you know? Like, I feel like back then, if I called you gay, those are fighting words. Like, what the you told me? Now I'm just like, think what you want to think. Shit, I'd be all in for some good. Wait, actually, I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin, gang. I'm a virgin, gang. Read the DM I sent when you get a chance, okay? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Anyway, wait, what is this? Prosecutors say David purchased a plane ticket for Celeste, who is listed as a 12 to 14-year-old unaccompanied minor. Bro, why is there still investigations for David? String him up in the airplane, right? Fly the airplane, but don't fly it too high. Fly it so that it's just right above concrete, and then just have him just drag. Just have him just dragging on the floor, right? And then afterwards, let's bring back some torture methods. Let's bring a pan and let's put a rat inside, right? And put it on his stomach. And then let's put a lighter on top of the pan so that the rat has to dig its way through, you know? And let's start being creative again. Anyway, that's Rise, man. No, we know. Salah, you should play this game. Oh, Ego Tub? Bro, I can't hear the sub noise. Nina, thank you so much for the 18 months. I appreciate you. When you're too petite to defend yourself, but you're tall, homeboy. I will never play this. I will never play this. Why you LARPing streamer you? Gang. Cause I was there. I was there. Matter of fact, I could still pull up the streamer you right now. I could pull up the streamer you right now. You don't want to see that though. I'll pull up. Oh, shit. The method don't work no more. It don't work no more. Shit. I forgot. I forgot that method don't work no more. God, that method don't work no more, bro. Oh my god. You know, next time. Yo, bro, I still don't know how I feel about streamer you being in Europe, bro. Cause now I'm gonna have to compete with that are European, and it's just, oh my goodness, bro. Next, what is this? Messi, if he knew he was going to play Lamine Yamal 19 years later. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I seen that clip of Messi trying to tell the referee because Cucurella just, he kind of closed his mouth for like a split second. This is embarrassing, gang. Yo, if you're gonna edit me, bro, do it to a song that, come on, gang. Do it to a good song. Did y'all people a proposal at streamer you? I don't mean to yuck their yum, but gang. Chat, imagine finding out your partner proposed to you or vice versa and they recorded it for some subs or for like a YouTube video idea. Don't know how I feel about that one, bro. Anyway, amazing Reddit, just like always. This time around, it was less de-eating. Yeah, okay. I made this a little easier for you, Salah. Oh, thank you. Spain, France, Italy, Poland. Is that the same thing? Wait. All bro did was move back. Oh, it's Indonesia. It's not Poland. It's Indonesia. Okay. Poland. One or the other. Nigeria. No. Ivory Coast. This is Ivory Coast, right? I'm not mistaken. This is Cote d'Ivoire. This is Ivory Coast. Okay. I think. Wait. Okay. Hold on. What's the colors? Okay. Wait. Is it? No. Is it Nigeria? No. Nigeria is green. Is it Cameroon? Is it Cameroon? Fuck. What is this? Ireland. Okay. Cote d'Ivoire. Ivory Coast. Romania. Right? Romania? This is Romania? Tell me I'm correct. Tell me I'm correct. Tell me I'm a genius. Yo, hold on. So y'all want to call me a dumbass with the ones that I don't get, but the good ones that I get or the clever ones I get, no one wants to applaud me. Okay. Nice. That's the same thing. Romania. I don't know. Tahiti. Mongolia? What is this? North Macedonia. Bro, no one, come on, stop playing with me. No one knows that. No one knows that. Bro, this was supposed to be easy. Monte, what you call me? Yo, chill. Yo, chill. 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 Malaysia. 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 Right? I'm not tripping. Come on. Malaysia. This got to be Malaysia. This is Malaysia? Okay, good. United Kingdom? I don't know. Libya. Okay, Libya. My friend Frank is actually a Liberian. Qatar. This is Qatar. I know this because of the World Cup. Oh my god, bro. I don't know. A fucking Rocket League team? What is this? Bahrain? Bro, why do you know that? Why do you know that? Nepal, right? Yes. I'm good. Yeah, Colgate. What is this? Chile? No, it's not Chile. It's Thailand? Okay. Costa Rica, right? I'm not tripping. This is Costa Rica. I'm such a genius. Thank you. You know what? Yo, Star, thank you for the good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're the only one that said good job. This got no. Yo, hold on. Why this low-key got aura? I'm tripping. I'm gonna get like Kingdom Hearts with Chrome Hearts. This is Ethiopia? No, this is not Ethiopia. What is this? Vatican City? Gang, I don't know. Anyway. You know what? Let's keep going. My drawing looks like Salah. No, it doesn't. No, my teeth is not. No. That my teeth is not that fucked up, bro. Is that supposed to be Quibble Cop? I'm sorry, who am I supposed to be? I swear to God, if I hear I need a movie one more time, there won't be no string. Unfortunately, Tommy and MG's friend said to stop the I need a movie meme on him, so there's gonna be no more. I'm sorry. Is that Jenna? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that supposed to be? Who the fuck is that? Gang, who is that? I'm tripping. Who is that supposed to be? I'm trying to think. What is this? Who is this supposed to be? Who is this? By the way, you didn't provide one photo that was actually me that was unedited, by the way. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, enough of this Reddit. Let's go ahead. We're gonna skip Wordle for today and get straight into the reacts, bro. Salah, you mad cute. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yo, I need to cut my nails, bro. Or should I low-key go natural on them? Same shit. I might just go. Wait, hold on. To the girls in my chat, do y'all find it cool when girls have natural nails, or it doesn't matter? Salah, go bald, bro. You would look 10 times better. I'm not falling for that propaganda. It's cooler when it's natural? Okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to grow my nails. Salah's fingers are very beautiful. Thank you. We got a couple reacts we're going to get to. And we're going to call it a session, bro. Salah should apply to Streamer U 2027. I fully intend to. When my delivery coming? Buddy, I don't know how to tell you this. It got canceled. It's not coming. We got China's disturbing life swap reality show. Pranks that went too far in history. Remember, David, he's facing the death penalty now. I am trolling, by the way. I'm trolling. I want to do this one first. China's disturbing life swap reality show. Bro, for some reason, these XM6s are like, they're doing this like, hold on, let me know if y'all could hear it. You can't. Bro, is doing these, reset them? It's like it has like this little, this is what happened earlier, by the way. What happened? Anyway, enough of this, Reddit. What the? I don't know what that was, gang. I don't know what that. Yo, I need to replace these. Yo, I just got these headsets too. Let's get this on the road. China's disturbing life swap reality show, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in.
Imagine if you get to swap lives with one person of your choice. For
LeBron James. Yo, LeBron James is the only person that I've seen that has recently went bald, and not a single person cared. If anything, they complimented him more. LeBron James, gang.
7 days. Maybe you live the life of a luxury celebrity, or even better, the son of a Chinese millionaire who—
Yo, chat, if you could swap lives for a day with anyone, who would it be and what would y'all do? That is a great question. Who would it be and what would you do? You could be anybody. Anybody. Lamine Yamal and Bang My Girl. Okay. Yo, one thing I don't get about Lamine Yamal, and this is no shade, because everyone sins, right? So everyone knows Lamine Yamal is Muslim, right? But gang, this man will smooch his girl in public, have so much gold jewelry, and do all these things, right? But let it be a lady showing her hair. Oh my God, the internet is gonna fucking crucify her. So it's just like, there's dead ass a double standard on the internet. That's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm like, I don't know, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to say the least. I think you should just treat everyone with respect, regardless of what they want to do. Michael Jackson and not ask for drugs. You know what? That's a great answer. Salah and I would stream consistently and won't break my promise. All right. Diddy, but better. Okay. By better, you mean like bettering your life, right? Like, we're not being a weirdo. You don't mean like do his actions but crazier. Steph Curry. All right. You look like YXL Salah. Maybe because I am him. Jude Bellingham and steal everyone's girl. I don't think it works like that, bro. Bonnie Blue. Okay. All right. Okay, now some of y'all are just giving weird ass answers. Let's keep, okay, Epstein with Diddy and combined. Yeah, I know you're 8 years old. Yeah, that was just corny. That was dead ass just corny. Epstein and Diddy jokes in the Big 26. Boy, slow down. I feel like you could get a good gauge at someone's age just based off of the jokes that they make.
gets an allowance of a property a month. But there's a catch. After the 7 days, prepare to have your entire life ruined. This is one of China's most disturbing reality shows ever produced, Metamorphosis. And trust me, for a lot of these participants, the only thing that transformed was their trauma. Back in 2006, Hunan TV launched a brand new life swap show.
Season 17? Oh, people love this, because what you mean? 17 seasons? Oh yeah.
Called Metamorphosis, and it immediately blew up. The concept was simple. Take one teenager from a rich city family and take another teenager from a poor rural village. Swap their lives for 7 days and see what happens. The rich kids were spoiled, yelled at their parents, and didn't attend school. The show was supposed to show these rich city kids what hardship really looked like.
I like the concept. So what makes this disturbing? What do y'all like? The concept seems innocent, especially if they're gonna go back to their lives. But where did they go wrong? Abuse, probably. I don't think they should be hit though, at all.
Meanwhile, the poor rural kids would get to experience city life, broaden their horizons, and get motivated to chase bigger dreams. Pretty inspirational. At least that's what everyone watching at home thought.
Yeah.
Because the deeper you dig into this rabbit hole, the weirder it gets. Former contestants started exposing the producers for threatening and kidnapping them. They even said that they were being manipulated behind the cameras, and these people that they were supposedly helping, instead, when they went back home, it completely ruined their life. But how did it even come to this?
Yeah, that's actually, if you really think about it, that's a little evil though. You're giving these poor kids this rich life, and you're like, oh, well, you're never gonna get it. Bye. And you're not gonna help them. You're not gonna assist them or help them try to get to that lifestyle that you just introduced them to. Yeah, but on top of all of that, kidnapping? You kidnapping kids? Are these kids trying to escape?
I mean, at first, it was actually like a wholesome and educational program. The very first episode aired and it ended up becoming viral. It paired a teenager named Wei Cheng from the city of Changsha and a rural boy named Gao Jianxi from a poor village. Now, these two couldn't have been more different if you tried. Wei Cheng constantly skipped school. Most of his days were spent inside internet cafes instead of paying attention in class. He had a comfortable life in the city, but he completely took it for granted. Then there's Gao, and this kid lived in an incredibly poor village. Unlike Wei Cheng, his dream wasn't becoming famous or making tons of money. All Gao wanted was just a regular education so that he could escape poverty. And right away, you could see how good this pairing worked for the show. You have one kid with a bunch of opportunities, all wasted. Then the other kid would do anything to have the same opportunities. And the plot started cooking. Wei Cheng arrived at Gao's village, and the parents had to treat him as if he was their child for the week. And this is where the reality of the rural life hit him like a truck.
Yo, that is a crazy frame. This dead ass looks like a meme.
Something as basic as getting water was not simple at all. They literally had to wait 3 hours for the water to seep back into the well so that they could...
Bro, this is why I will never understand why there are trillionaires or like there's like billionaires out there and people in this condition in any walk of life. There's no reason in 2026 that anyone has to deal with this. And there's people out here that are saving up for a yacht. Or like there's people still spending thousands of thousands on things that they never need. Like, I just think that's evil, bro.
Fill the bucket to drink. Meanwhile, nowadays, people are losing their minds because their Molly tea is taking more than 5 minutes to make. I'm talking to you, Kevin. And one day, Gao's father pulled out a small bundle of crumpled bills. Just 20 yuan. Now, 20 yuan isn't a lot for the city, but to this family, it was years of saving. Wei Cheng immediately refused the money, but Gao's father would not take no for an answer. He looked at Wei Cheng and simply told him, "For these 7 days, you are my son." And Wei Cheng completely broke down, because even later in his diary, he wrote that holding those 20 yuan felt like his heart was bleeding. And honestly, probably for the first time in his whole life, did he actually understand what money meant. Meanwhile, Gao was in the city living a completely different experience. He arrived in Changsha and immediately he looked like he was someone who just landed on a different planet.
Okay.
I mean, looking outside, there were towering buildings, crowded streets, everything.
I just know when that poor kid came back, he hated his parents. The rich kid could at least be like, I feel like the rich kids in these scenarios have a more productive lesson from this, you know? I think it's okay to take a rich kid and, you know, let him experience what it's like to not be rich. But to take a poor kid, show him what it's like to be rich, and then drop them off back at the poor village. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not. It's not, because now he's gonna resent his parents more for not being able to do the things that other kids get. I don't know. I don't think they should swap lives. I think one of them should just experience it and that's it.
Was so different compared to the small village he grew up in. And the scene that made this show go viral was during Gao's first car ride into the city, he looked outside the window and just started crying. This really hit netizens in the feels because Gao's never seen anything like this. I mean, he doesn't even know these things existed. And
y'all ever see like poor kids or people that live unfortunate lives like cry or beg for the most simple things and you're like, wow, bro, I need to be more thankful. I feel like a lot of the things that I overlook in life that may seem simple to others or may seem simple to me means the world to others, bro. This is why I try not to waste food too, for real.
Contrast between these two lives were so massive that audiences could not stop tearing up. By the end of the week, Wei Cheng was a completely different person. He voluntarily worked on a farm just to earn 20 yuan so he could repay Gao's father. He also kneeled down in front of Gao's parents and thanked them for everything that they'd done for him. And people absolutely ate this up because it became one of the greatest redemption arcs that people had ever seen. Just like that, Metamorphosis became one of the biggest reality shows in all of China. But here's the thing. Once the show became successful, it turned into the exact same formula. The city kid would always be this rebellious, spoiled teenager.
Does he have dreads? Come on, bro.
Swap lives, get dropped into the countryside, and start complaining, breaking things. Meanwhile, the poor rural kid was almost always portrayed the exact same way. Hardworking, polite, and extremely poor, like to the point where they didn't even know what a shopping mall was. And by the end, the rich city kid would become grateful and the poor rural kid would be inspired to chase bigger dreams. When this first season came out, it really was an educational program. Like the transformations were completely real, nothing was really faked. But people started noticing something that didn't quite add up.
What?
You're telling me that years of bad parenting, family problems, and behavioral issues were all solved in just 7 days because the kid carried a bucket of water up a mountain? Something fell off, and eventually people realized that they've been watching the most evil and manipulative show in all of China. Because the biggest controversy of Metamorphosis came during season 7. They paired two kids whose lives were extremely different compared to the other seasons. On one side, you had the rich, spoiled city kid, Shin, and on the other, the poor rural kid, Wang. Let's start with Shin first, because this guy was known as the most difficult protagonist to change in the history of Metamorphosis. Like already you could tell what they're doing. They're building a villain. Shin was 16 years old when he joined the show, and he already dropped out of school. Like, he constantly smoked, partied, and went clubbing. Whenever he ran out—
Wait, hold on. At what age can you kick your child out in China? Wait, at what— actual question. At what age would y'all be like, okay, my child has to leave this house now? Is there like a specific age where y'all like, okay, man, you gotta leave? 28? I don't think I don't think I'd kick my my child out for real. But that's just me. 75? I definitely provide them with the opportunity, you know? But they just have to start paying. Yeah, they got to do something. Yeah, you're right.
of money, he would just sneak into his mother's meetings when she was—
Bro, but I'm sorry. If my child is 40 and still lives at the crib, I'm going to be like, yo, bro. Yo, bro.
when he joined the show, and he already dropped out of school. Like, he constantly smoked, partied, and went clubbing. Whenever he ran out of money, he would just sneak into his mother's meetings when she was busy and just steal cash from her bag.
And you're doing this while being recorded. Okay, this got to be scripted. There's no way. She's cool with that too?
He would also
Plus, I would assume in China, they're much more strict. Like, American parents are kind of like more chill. In China, I would assume it's crazy.
Constantly threatened to sell one of his kidneys if his mother didn't give him money. Now that's definitely one way to negotiate an allowance. His mother owned a hotel and they belonged in China's upper class of private business owners. Like, it's almost impressive how good of a contestant he is for the show. But when Shin first heard about Metamorphosis, he didn't see it as some educational, life-changing experience that will make him more grateful. Usually it's the parents who send the kids to the show, but Shin volunteered for it. His first thought wasn't, maybe this will make me a better person. It was, if I go on this show,
I'm gonna be
won't
famous.
I become a celebrity?
Do y'all think he's about to be like in like the rural parts? Bro, let me find out you're doing all of this with the people that are living in unfortunate circumstances. I'm gonna get mad at you. Don't do this, bro.
He told his mother that studying was pointless, okay? It's useless. What a waste of time, right? He summed fame up into 4 words. Easy, entertaining, makes money, and gets worshipped. And this slowly foreshadowed how he approached the swap. Meanwhile, the girl he was swapping with, Wang, her entire family earned less than $1,000 in an entire year. Because while Shin was living life on easy mode, Wang had one of the saddest backstories in the entirety of the show. She lived in a tiny house made of mud and
Bro, and y'all are gonna see this. Y'all are gonna give her that good life. And then y'all gonna put her back in that situation. I feel like this show has some, what am I trying to say? You have some requirement to do something about these children's situations, bro. Especially if you're gonna make money from their terrible situations. I don't know whether in that's the form of getting them like proper education and sending them off to better places, but you can't record them, make hella money from it, and leave them in this terrible situation, bro.
Jiangxi province, and her parents divorced very early on when she was only 3. And instead of growing up with them, she lived with their 70-year-old grandmother and her paralyzed uncle. That was her world, and their daily meals consisted of whatever they could grow that day, either beans or potatoes. And every day it was just survival, day after day. But Wang was incredibly smart and hardworking. She did all the chores by herself, cooked meals, washed clothes, and even looked after her paralyzed uncle. Whenever food...
If there's children like this, my children better come correct. Because I swear to God, if you crying over ice cream, adoption center. Adoption center
was served.
What do y'all think makes like children that live in these situations much more respectful? Like, why is it that these kids are just much better than people that get spoon-fed? Discipline? Okay. So what I'm hearing is I gotta low-key act broke. Okay. When I have children, I'm gonna make it seem like we can't even afford a TV.
She'd quietly give her uncle bigger portions while she just ate less herself.
Aww.
That's the kind of kid she was. Her family genuinely believed that this opportunity would help her, like maybe she'd experience something she'd never seen before, broaden her horizons, and come back with more confidence. Unfortunately, it turned out way worse than expected.
No! I swear to God, if she turns into an asshole, I swear to God, don't make me mad. What? Come on, gang.
And real quick, you know what's wild? The show has been running for years, and somehow the people producing it didn't have to answer anyone. And that's kind of terrifying when you think about it, because how much power gets handed to people who technically shouldn't have any? There's a reason why you don't let unqualified people make decisions that will affect the rest of your life. Just like why there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury.
Morgan & Morgan. Are you gonna pay me? Because clearly you feel I got YouTube Premium. I be skipping ads. But you want me to watch them. Are you gonna pay for my YouTube Premium? I didn't think so. So next time, before you self-insert yourself in a video, ask yourself, am I contributing in any way? No? Okay, I thought so.
for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. But first, let's go back to Shin's side of the swap, because right when he arrived at the village where Wong lived, her family treated him like an absolute gem. They gave him their best room and even spent days preparing a welcome meal for him using one of the chickens in their farm, which is probably one of the nicest meals that they could ever afford. And Shin's response? He looked at the food. Sorry, if I eat too much, I'm gonna get fat. The room is not being read.
Slap him. Yo, is he using a blow dryer, bruh? You taking up all the electricity and you know they don't got much.
Instead of talking with the family, Shin basically wandered around like a tourist. He started writing random things on the ground and started chasing bugs with a broom because he was bored. Then after just a few hours, he immediately went to the director and said, "Can we stop filming?" Over the next day,
Wait, and he has to do this for what, a week? You're already folding on the first day, bro? You realized maybe fame is not as big as you, hoped? Consider you had to be in this predicament?
he had exactly one goal: go home. Like, this man didn't care about changing it. Like, he just wanted it out. Like, he already regretted it in the first 2 hours. I mean, what is this guy even doing here? He literally just starts emoting on them. He kept sleeping in, he continued smoking, although now he had to settle for cheaper cigarettes because he didn't have any money. I'm surprised that wasn't life-changing. I mean, he was trying to escape and literally fell off the hill and almost obliterated the grandma too.
Wait, I'm just not realizing. There is no way you piggybacking on... You know you way too big to be doing that to Granny, bruh. You know you way too big to be asking Granny to help you.
He was trying to escape and literally fell off the hill and almost obliterated the grandma too. So maybe that was life-changing. Someone asked him what he'd learned so far. He said, "I was born into a pretty good family," which is probably the most self-aware thing that he'd said. And
That's so selfish saying that in front of kids in unfortunate situations. Oh, what did I learn? Y'all are broke. Real talk, like, I don't know how you guys are smiling. This is lame.
this entire episode. And what happened next is where things started getting really weird because the production team decided to just take matters into their own hands. Shin wasn't giving them enough drama. I mean, sure, he complained, he wanted to go home, but that just wasn't enough if you wanted a viral episode. But then we arrive at the scene that became one of the most famous moments in all of Metamorphosis: the furniture smashing incident. Shin was asked to wash somebody's hair because that was one of Wong's responsibilities whenever she was home. He gets annoyed, starts throwing a tantrum, and then...
Shin, if I ever catch you, it's up. Shin, if I ever catch you, it's up. You know damn well no one got nothing. You know damn well they're all in poverty, and what you want to do? Smash their furniture? Oh, Shin. Don't let me come to China.
And just starts breaking and smashing chairs, tables, and everything. And netizens were like, wow, this kid is completely out of control. He needs to be taught a lesson. Except, that's not actually what happened. Because according to Shin...
The producers told her. The directors told him to do that?
He just casually said that he didn't want to wash someone's hair. Nothing dramatic.
Never mind.
And that's when multiple crew members surrounded him and started threatening him. They kept saying things like, if you don't wash your hair, you're never going home. You'll die surrounded by these mountains. Then when it was time to eat, they told him he wasn't allowed to have any food because he wasn't behaving. And if he did start eating, they would either lock him in the cabin or just take the car and leave. I mean...
Oh, that's terrible. That's... Yo. Y'all are dealing with literal children here. That's terrible. No. At that point, they're not... Are they even getting better, or are y'all just forcing their behavior to look good for the camera?
He was pretty much being held captive here. So eventually, he snapped and he started breaking things like smashing furniture. And this is exactly the explosive scene the producers want. Convenient, isn't it? Because now the show had a dramatic turning point. Oh no, he destroyed the family furniture. Oh well, I guess now he has to earn money to replace everything he broke. See how that perfectly fits the narrative? Behind the scenes, whenever the production team wanted him to look like a villain, they would constantly provoke him, bully him, irritate him. But whenever they wanted him to look redeemed, they would be so supportive, like, let's go, Shin, you're amazing, we're so supportive of you. So after breaking all of that furniture, they kept threatening him, so he had to go search for work to earn enough money to replace it. And almost magically, a coal miner happened to be hiring. It's almost like the redemption arc came to him. So Shin ends up working at the coal mine, and he...
Yo, as I'm watching this, I really want to know how the girl's gonna change. I'm sorry. I do not want her to be worse. That's what I'm waiting on right now. Please tell me that the girl doesn't turn out to be terrible.
uses all the money he earned to replace the furniture that he had broke. He sincerely apologizes to Wong's family and actually starts being respectful, like talking to them and helping around the house. For once, he starts showing respect. Alright, roll the emotional piano music. The rich kid has finally turned a new leaf. And Nessens, of course, they absolutely ate it up. They flooded the comments talking about how incredible his transformation
They probably told him, if you don't hug her, you're not gonna get nothing to eat.
was. How inspiring it was. Absolutely beautiful. But after the show ended, Shin actually came out exposing even more about the producers. Turns out the scenes where he constantly demanded money from his mother weren't as straightforward as the viewers believed. The producers actually gave him 1,000 yuan every time he stole cash from his mom.
What? What?
Guys weren't just documenting a spoiled teenager, okay? They were directing one. But the consequences obviously don't disappear when the filming ends, because unlike actors, these kids still had to go back to their original lives with the reputation.
I'm sorry, what the f is Sun Malia? What the f is Sun Malia? Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again.
Unlike actors, these kids still had to go back to their original lives with the reputation that the show had created for them. Ironically, all of this controversy worked in Shin's favor. His arrogant image became his personal brand, and he started.
Yo, this is terrible fits.
All of this controversy worked in Shin's favor. His arrogant.
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. He got CDG. Are those Valencia arenas? Yo, hold on. You know, maybe he do got a little swag.
An image became his personal brand, and he started getting millions of followers. And he also bragged that he got more girls now because he could confirm that he was rich through the show. No!
Son, y'all just made him even worse. The way the producers treated him, y'all made him even worse.
Trust me, babe. I'm rich. Did you watch episode 7?
Wait, Chad. When do cookies expire? Because I have these cookies from like long ago. Oof. Do y'all remember the day that I told you about the cookies that I had? How long ago was that? I still have them sitting here. And I got a lot of cookies. Okay, maybe I shouldn't eat it. Those were good cookies. I'm craving cookies right now, but I should be on my diet. Fuck. I read somewhere that you shouldn't drink like zero sugar or like diet soda because it makes you, it increases your cravings. Is that true? Because now I'm starting to feel it. I'm trying to eliminate sugar from my diet, like just in general. Eat the cookie. That little white thing on your nose pisses me off. Does it? It's gonna be there the entire stream. So instead of just being a regular mod and just being a Doyu Mance and just telling me that there's something in your nose. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right.
7. Shin just openly said the show hadn't changed him at all. But you know who it did change? The poor rural girl he
No.
slept with.
No. Please tell me she changed and she became even better. She became the greatest daughter ever. Because I swear to God, if she went from being nice to being mean, cancel this entire show.
Unlike Shin, who entered the show already rich, Wong entered a completely different universe. The moment she arrived in the city, she was treated like royalty. Shin's mother treated her like a princess. There's a huge party awaiting for her and a massive cake that she'd probably never even seen before. She started attending school in the city and even stayed in a super nice dorm with her classmates. They welcomed her, shared snacks with her, and just made—
Bro, doing all this to a kid and then telling them, okay, now you gotta go back to your shitty mud. Like, it's terrible. I don't know why they're doing this. I think the experiment should only be to people that are like, the people that are rich, and so they could see like, hey man, you gotta treat people with respect. But doing the opposite is just, unless you plan to support them, no, don't do this.
her feel included, and it was honestly really wholesome. She ate steak every dinner and posed for these luxury photo shoots. I mean, you could literally see her princess dream coming to life. But then things started changing really quickly because only a few days in, the show claimed Wong had undergone her own transformation. Except it wasn't the transformation that her family had hoped for. She slowly started treating everyone's kindness as something she deserved. She started making her friends bring her food. She began using large amounts of shower gel to wash her hands, her feet, and just everything, which is considered a big waste. But you know what won't be a waste? Cheeky soap. So grab it still you all can. They still have solo level.
One ad. 2 ads. You get... Yo, we might need to have a transformation for you, my boy. You getting a little... Come on, gang. You getting a little too greedy for my liking. Yo, Will Boys, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you.
Leveling and Chainsaw Man going on. Use code WANI to support your boy. Links in the description. Thanks. She also expected classmates to fold her blankets and also forced people to comb her hair for her. She suddenly developed what Chinese netizens called princess syndrome. And then came the foot washing incident. Wong had started blackmailing a boy from her class and threatened that she would get him suspended if he didn't wash her feet every single morning. Now, once this aired, the internet absolutely exploded. She got flamed and people just hated this girl.
Oh, no. That's... No. The producers are terrible for that. Don't get me wrong, what she's doing is wrong, but it's part of y'all job to tell her that. Gang, not only is she gonna be broke, but now she's gonna be bullied. Bro, no, this is terrible. I don't like this.
She went from being introduced as this hard-working, rural little girl to suddenly becoming one of the most disliked participants in the entire history of Metamorphosis. Netizens called her spoiled, ungrateful, entitled. But guys, this is still a kid, okay? She's not
bro, exactly. Bro, y'all supposed to tell her, yo, this is wrong. You're not supposed to broadcast it in front of millions of viewers. And anyone that's an adult or anyone with common logic knows that, hey man, yeah, it's a kid, and you know, she shouldn't be bullied. She shouldn't be bullied for the things, the actions she's doing, even if it's wrong. She's way younger than the other dude.
Influencer chasing a Playboy millionaire. Imagine spending your whole life surviving and then somebody comes in and gives you everything that you've never had. Of course, a child is going to enjoy that. I mean, she's a kid. But then the camera stopped rolling, and this is where the reality eventually set in because the show was over. She had to go home. Not back to the mansion or the shopping malls. Back to reality. And coming back to her village was far from a happy ending. I mean, it was emotional. She spent the whole week living in a comfortable home, taking warm showers, making friends, not having to worry about starving for the night. And then just one day, pack your bags, everyone. Season's over. Let's go home. And you're dropped right back into the exact same life that you left.
And then imagine when you're not getting that princess treatment and you realize you have to take care of your disabled uncle and you live in like a mud. Bro, this is a terrible show.
Except now, you know what you're missing. And that's probably the cruelest thing about this entire show. There's actually a quote that netizens kept using to sum up the royal kid's perspective of this entire show. "I could have endured the darkness if I had never seen the sun." Wong started
That is powerful. That is powerful.
keeping some of the luxury habits that she picked up in the city, things like using shower gel, but they didn't have any in the village. So you know what she did? She asked her grandmother to walk nearly 100 kilometers just to get some. And netizens saw this and immediately went, "See, this kid is spoiled. Look, see, they aren't any different from the city kids. They're just as bad." And unfortunately, the criticisms just kept getting worse because she actually started asking her grandmother if she could somehow contact the Shin family again. She wanted
Dude, not only does the poor family have to deal with a spoiled rich brat that's destroying their furniture, but now the sweet girl that they knew changed for the worse. Oh my God. And now she wants to leave her family. And wow. This is a terrible social experiment, by the way. Like, and if you're going to get a child to do this, why are y'all getting someone that looks like they're 8 years old or 6 years old? I was expecting you guys were just getting like teenagers that were 16, 17. Not someone that literally looks like they were in elementary.
to go back to see them and go back to the life that she had just experienced. But of course, the season's over, and eventually Shin's family stopped responding to her, and they even blocked her. It's honestly heartbreaking seeing this, because after the episode aired, she became one of the most hated kids in the entire history of the show. But then, years later, her uncle came forward and the story completely changed. According to him, a lot of Wong's princess behavior wasn't naturally happening at all. It had been manipulated and manifested into her personality by the producers.
Yeah, you know what? I believe that. I feel like if you guys are gonna record another little boy, like cleaning her toes and whatnot, especially if because we know what y'all did to the other rich kid, right? Same shit with the other girl. I believe the real blame should be going to the producers, not these little kids.
That infamous foot washing scene, you know, the scene that pretty much destroyed her entire reputation. Her uncle claimed that Wong had actually been asleep and the crew woke her up and instructed her to ask a classmate to wash her feet. So she did. Maybe going to a trusted adult isn't so trustworthy after all. And after the episode aired, people in her own village started gossiping about her. Neighbors pointed fingers and people whispered behind her back about the Wong family. And as she got older, the anxiety became so overwhelming that she rarely wanted to leave the home. She became terrified that people would recognize her. And eventually her uncle had to make the decision to move her to another town so that she could focus on studying. But after everything and developing this so-called princess syndrome, she still took care of her paralyzed uncle. But nobody online cared anymore, because once netizens decide you're the villain, good luck changing their minds. Her uncle said that he deeply regretted letting her participate in the show. He said that what had been advertised as an educational opportunity had ultimately become a game for the rich. Which perfectly sums up the entire show, because, I mean, the rich kids, they get to make all the mistakes they want, and people start applauding them and clapping when they become slightly less annoying. Meanwhile, the rural kid has to be perfect from beginning to end. If they show even a little bit of selfishness...
Yeah, if anything, y'all should be like, hey man, she's been dealing with shit all her life. Even if she does, you know, act a little unusual, we'll let it slide because she's been taking care of her disabled uncle her entire youthful life. Shit, y'all better get one of them little boys to wash her feet. The way her ass has been carrying her family for that long. She's been sacrificing her own food as a child for the adults in that crib. There is no way y'all are gonna criticize a little girl who's doing that, regardless of what she does when she's in that rich setting. When is the last time that big, fat Shin dude from that rich family, when is the last time he what's it called, gave up his food? I mean, you see the way he looked. If anything, he be taking more portions, bro. Y'all better chill out on her. Y'all better chill out on both of them.
They're fried. Almost every major city participant walked away with millions of followers on Douyin and Weibo. Do you guys remember the influencer Abby from a couple videos ago? Yeah, she was in the show. And we all know what mess she ended up in. Lee Hongyi was also a city kid during the 9th season, and he is now a famous actor and influencer with...
Why he kinda... Yeah, like, no weird shit though. No weird shit though. Yo, no weird shit, bruh. I'm straight. Y'all know I gotta...
millions of followers after debuting in the show. And during a live stream, he actually exposed the producers and openly talked about the show. They forced the city kids to start breaking things and said,
Yo, chat, it's not gay to admit a guy is handsome. That's not a handsome guy? I'm lying? He not handsome?
followers after debuting in the show. And during a live stream, he actually exposed the producers and openly talked about the show. They forced the city kids to start breaking things and said that they didn't have to pay for any of it. And if there wasn't enough conflict, they'd intimidate them or threaten them to make more. Now compare that to the poor rural participants. They just quietly disappeared. All of them went back home to their original life, constantly hoping that they could go back to their city family. A lot of them ended up working in factories just to get by every day. On a good note, if you remember Gao, the rural kid from the first season who was crying after looking out the window, he was considered the only kid in the entire show who made it out with a better future. Ironic, because that season is the only season that the producers didn't interfere with. Gao actually left the mountains and successfully entered Hunan Normal University, where he studied military defense. Since then, the show has been cancelled due to the controversy, and ultimately, the city kids were made to become famous, while the rural kids were exploited. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love making these videos. And
that was a great video. Wow. Yeah, I think it's terrible that they take these poor kids and they show them off to the rich people just for them to be tossed back with no support. But very exploitive. Very exploitive. Y'all just want y'all money. Y'all do not really care about these kids, which is sad. But let me know what y'all 2 cents are. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, join us on Twitch. Check out the other channels. Uploads, consistent uploads coming soon. Watch it for life. Love y'all. Peace. All right, chat. Yo, I need to stop yapping in the beginning, or I gotta do at minimum 3-hour streams. Dead ass. For real. For real. The next 2 videos that I have loaded are long videos. And plus, I want to go live on time. So, apologies. Tomorrow, I'm going to stop yapping and just get straight to the content. But look, on the bright side, y'all will get 5 uploads every day. 1 on the VOD channel, 1 on the gaming, 2 on the plug, and 1 on the main. I'm gonna be early. Let's do a Wordle. And then, yeah. But I will, you're the most lazy streamer ever. What? Me? Lazy? Those 2 words shouldn't even be going together. Dude. You're so lucky to even have... Let's get this Wordle. And then I got y'all stream every day the rest of this month. I got y'all, bro. And I'm going to do an IRL stream in Paris, gang. What time are you going to go live tomorrow? 6 to 7. Europe, SU not calling your name for only 2-hour streams. Gang, I'm gonna up it, bro. I'm gonna up it. Like, just give me that. Watch. I'm gonna up it, bro. I'm gonna need you to start streaming at 8 p.m. What time? CST, EST? Yo, Wordle predicts up. I need more people to say no. I need more doubters, bro. Put y'all. Come on. I don't mind. Yo, Jiggy, actually, I want to start going live much more early. I wouldn't mind going live at 5 p.m. CST. 7K on yes. Well, gang, how do I tell you you're going to get your money back? Let's go with coins. Okay. Okay, now we got the O. Let's go with Let's go with gold. Let's go with no, let's go with polar. Let's go with polar. Okay. Let's go with Lord. If that's a word. Lore, or if it's, is it rolled, Rolex, Rolly, damn. Roleg, Roles, Rolum, damn. Rolled. You know what? I'm gonna just go with rolls. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go with rolls. Okay. What did we figure out from this? Nothing. So the R, if it can't be there, okay, the R has to be here. All right, the R has to be here. Lor, Lorax, fuck. Okay, the L could be at the end too. RL. No, it has to be like a RL, right? Hold on. It has to be RL. Okay. Hold on. It has to be like RL, right? What's the thing with a RL at the end? Go. Doral. Fuck! Lori. Laura? Lorem. Lorub? Rolluck. You know what? Let's go with Let's go with road. Let's go with rogue. Okay, Salah locked the in. Salah locked the in. Salah is looking very scary right now. It's looking very fucking scary right now. Okay, if the R is not there, the R has to be here. The R has to be here. Lore. I'm gonna take a risk. I know y'all are Black Salah. You're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna take a risk. Lorty? Lorth? Lorb? Roby? Lorby? Lorth? Okay. Lork is not, there's no Q. Lord, that doesn't even make sense. Lort makes kind of sense. Lori, no, that don't make sense. Rolo don't make, Loram, no. Lorf, no, that don't make sense. Lorf, no. Lord H, no, that don't make sense. Lord J, that don't. Lork, that kind of makes sense. Lork, Lorm, Lormy, no. Lorb kind of makes sense. Lorbuk, no. Lorzy, gang. This is the hardest Wordle. Deadass. Lori? What the yo? Yo, I'm a goat. I am deadass a goat. I'm dead ass a go. Dead ass, yo, how? What does Lori mean? What does Lori mean? What does Lori mean? A large motor truck designed to transport goods, bro. I don't know how I got that. But when I tell you I'm proud of myself, gang. That might be the greatest Wordle that I've ever done. Genuinely. With that being said, chat, I'm gonna be live much earlier tomorrow. I gotta prep because y'all know I'm more of a YouTuber. I'm like I like uploading on YouTube, but I will stream consistently. Did it in 10 seconds, by the way, Cody. You know you're lying. You know you're fucking lying. That's the crazy part too. But I'll be live tomorrow. Let's get this outro on the way. I'll see y'all tomorrow, gang. Check out the game. I'll check it. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Watch it for life. Love y'all. What time? 5 to 6. I'm gonna go live earlier. Love y'all. And peace.